Welcome to CAD with Mr. Hugh. In today's video, we're looking at the construction of the common external tangent to two circles of different diameters. In the previous video, we looked at the development of a hexagonal base prism, and we highly encourage you to visit that video after you've completed watching this series of videos. Now, the topic today is covered in three separate videos. Part 1 will be setting out the circles, and in part 2 we'll be starting the construction of the normal and tangent, and in part 3 we'll be finishing the drawing by completing the normal and the two tangents and putting the lines on the required layers so that the drawing can look like how it is required to be. We aim to become your favorite AutoCAD resource online, and we thank you for joining us. We'll be starting the video now. Welcome back to CAD with Mr. Hugh. In today's video, we'll be constructing the external tangent to two circles of different diameters. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to our layer properties manager by clicking this icon. Then we're going to click this icon to make a new layer. The first layer we're going to make is our construction layer. Then the next layer we're going to make is our outline layer. The line weight for the outline layer, we're going to make it 0.3. Okay. We're going to make our text layer. So we click the icon again, and this will be our text layer. We're going to change the line weight back to the default. Press OK. Or we need our center line. So we're going to go center. We're going to make a layer called center. And then we have to come to our line type. We have to load the center line. I'm going to load this one. OK. Then we have to select the center line for the layer which we made, which is called the center line layer. All right. So these layers will be like the pencils that you are using if you're using a traditional instruments. If you're using a 4H or 4H pencil to draw the light lines, which will be our construction layer. When we're darkening up with our 2H or 3H pencil, it will be our outline layer. So these layers will allow us to manipulate the line weight on the drawing. Okay. All right. So for now, these are the layers that I remember at this time. All right, so we're going to close the layer properties manager, and I'm going to select my construction layer because I'll be drawing construction lines first. All right, let me draw the center lines first. So I'm going to choose center for the center line. All right, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to type units to make sure that we're in millimeters, metric, the metric system. For the precision, I'm going to choose 0 for today's drawing. All right, the decimal degrees, that's the decimal in degrees, 0 precision. If you wanted to change it, meaning more decimal places, you could change it there. All right, this is a sample output. We're gonna click OK. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna draw is a center line, okay? Oh, I also want to check my grid, GRID. The grid is like a graph paper. So each of these boxes, they measure 10 millimeters, all right? So each of these is a 10 millimeter spin based on this setting. Then the next thing we're going to check is our snap. So the default is 10 millimeters. So 10 millimeter grid, 10 millimeter snap. What that means, if you select a command, the cursor would adhere to every 10 millimeters. So if I change the snap to 5, the cursor will adhere to the different points between the 10 millimeter grid. I hope you understand that example. All right, so the first thing we're going to draw is our line, our center line. I'm going to choose right here, enter. All right. Now I'm going to draw a circle for the larger circle, right? So we're gonna select right here. Oh, when I'm finished, I'm gonna change the layer. All right. So here we have the radius there of 100. Enter. All right. I need to change this circle and put it on the construction layer. All right. All right. So there we have the first circle. We're gonna draw the next circle, right? So we're gonna go circle. I need to change to my construction layer. All right. So we're gonna go circle. And I choose right here. Enter. All right, so we are drawing an external tangent. So let me indicate the radius on the, so I'm gonna go to my annotation. I'm gonna go to radius and I'm gonna indicate this radius. So this radius is, all right, now we need to type um, D for the shortcut for dim style. We're gonna go to modify. We're gonna go under the fitness tab. We're gonna click the fitness tab here. We're gonna change this to overall use of scale. We're gonna change it to 2. I'm gonna press OK. I'm gonna close and see the radius 50 is larger. All right, so we're gonna measure the other radius over here. That radius is 22.36. All right, now we're gonna go back to our dim style. We're gonna press modify. We're gonna go on the primary units tab. We're going to change a comma to a period. And the precision, we're going to change it to 0. So there'll be no decimal places after. Going to press close. All right, so this radius is 22. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to draw a circle, which is equal to the radius of the small circle minus the big circle. All right, so look again. So I'm going to put this radius, going to turn off snap so I can pick up the circle easily. All right, so I'm going to change this. This would be R. I'm going to move it. This is R. Likewise, I'm going to label a small circle. All right, so I'm going to click on here. Backspace R1. This one, I'm going to label it R2. All right, so this is R1, R2. What I'm going to do, I'm going to subtract 22 from 50, the radius, and I'm going to get 28. Right, so I'm going to draw a circle of radius 28. So at the center point, so the radius would be 28. Enter. So this circle, let me indicate the radius on it. This one. This is equal to R2 minus R1. We have come to the end of part 1 of 3 videos covering the topic how to construct a common external tangent to 2 circles of different diameters. In part 2, we'll be continuing the construction of the drawing and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Please take care until we meet again. Thanks for watching the video and don't forget to subscribe,
Hit the notification bell, like, comment, and share.